It is 5 o'clock somewhere, and you've tuned in to Season 4, Episode 15 of BRC. For those of you who'd like to watch this episode, I highly recommend it. You can view Season 4 on our website, YouTube, Spotify, WhiskeyNetwork.net, and Zencastr. I'm Kerry Moynahan, and in today's Tales from the Still segment, I'm in West Hollywood at Melrose Umbrella Company, sitting down with Anna Axster and Wendelin van Schroder, co-founders of Lodestar Whiskey. Recently featured in Forbes as 2 of 10 women changing the whiskey industry, Anna and Wendelin are cousins whose love for whiskey developed while traveling the world in the music industry. When the pandemic brought the music industry to a sudden halt, they saw an opportunity to follow their passion and help reshape whiskey's narrative. What emerged was Lodestar, an intentionally inclusive brand built around community, joy, and connection. So kick off your shoes, pour yourself a dram, and join me as we follow the guiding star towards a more inclusive future for whiskey.
Unleashed Coffee is a farm-to-cup adventure like no other. Step into a world where exceptional flavors, tantalizing aromas, and rich mouthfeel take you on a journey from your kitchen to the picturesque coffee plantations at origin. At Unleashed Coffee, we believe in fostering connections between coffee lovers and the hardworking farmers behind each bean. Join the journey through our coffee subscription program and gain access to our exclusive online community, connecting you to fellow enthusiasts and the producers of your morning brew. To help you extract every nuance of flavor from our beans, take part in our on-demand coffee brewing courses right in the comfort of your own home. If you are seeking B2B coffee solutions that go beyond just beans, our comprehensive wholesale packages cater to the diverse needs of mobile carts, farm stands, restaurants, cafes, retail shelves, and more. Look no further than Unleashed Coffee to quench your thirst for quality coffee. Use coupon code COFFEEBRC at the checkout to receive 10% off your first purchase at unleashedcoffee.com.
Well, hello, ladies. How are we doing today?
Good.
We are in this really great place. Tell me about this place you guys found for us to do this. Where are we?
We're at Melrose Umbrella Company in West Hollywood. It's an amazing cocktail bar. It's an industry favorite, and we love it here. They make amazing cocktails also with Lodestar. Lodestar's on the menu here. And yeah, they're really good friends.
Fantastic. I love it. I'm going to start seeing if I can do some events here, I think. It's really cool.
I know, it's a cute spot.
It's really cute. Okay, so let's start from the very beginning, because it's a very good place to start.
It is.
Right?
Sure.
We all know the song. Which one or both of you were in the music industry first?
Both of us.
Both of you. Okay.
I mean, first, maybe me.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's start with you.
Okay.
When you were a wee little lass, what did you see yourself doing? Did you always know you wanted to be in music? And then after you were in music, how did you transition to whiskey?
Initially, when I was a teenager, I wanted to be in film.
Okay.
I wanted to be in the writing, directing world of film. That's what I ended up going to school for.
Same.
That's what I ended up doing for a while. And while I was working in the film industry here in LA, I kind of ended up coincidentally being in music as well.
Okay.
First through directing music videos,
Very cool.
and then through kind of just ending up in that world. And then I was kind of balancing both, but it became more music heavy over time.
Okay. And when you were a wee little lass, did you say, I'm going to follow in the family way and do the same?
No, I guess maybe, but I actually went to school for acting. So
Okay.
I studied acting, noticed, I think already in college that maybe I was like having some second thoughts, arrived out here in LA, got more into producing. And then Anna was starting her own shop and she was like, do you want to work for me? And I was like, yes, that beats working at the gym and also at this place and that place
and every other place. Yeah. So your own shop, what kind of shop was that?
It was a very small independent record label,
Okay.
and it was like an artist management
Oh, fun.
company. Mhm.
And do you still do that at all?
No.
Done. Okay. So how did you guys go from working at this small little studio, artist management, to Lodestar?
So we were in the artist management world. We traveled a lot. We were on tour a lot. We traveled literally to almost every state, traveled internationally. In that space, whiskey was the drink of choice.
Yes, it is.
So we, while I think we both initially were introduced to whiskey through our fathers, we ended up kind of developing a taste for it because that was what was always available.
Mm-hmm.
And we started developing a passion for it, kind of a little bit developing our palate. And we had this little thing where wherever we went, we would try different whiskeys that you couldn't maybe get other places. And so it just became a little bit of a thing, a passion of ours. And that was the extent of our interest in whiskey.
Okay.
During that time, though, as well, we started noticing that ordering a whiskey as a woman at a bar or a restaurant usually elicits a reaction, be it positive or negative. And this was something that we noticed and then talked about, and it was just kind of like, what is going on here in this space?
Right.
Little did we know that we would end up working in it one day, but I think that was the first little spark.
And how long ago would you say that was?
A long time ago. Maybe 6 years ago.
That's not
7 years ago.
When all that was happening and it kind of sparked, when did you finally say, okay, we should look into making a whiskey company and how we're going to do this? And how did you decide whether you're going to distill it or source it or both? Or I'll let you take that one.
Well, when the pandemic hit, everything in music stopped overnight, like in a lot of other industries. And it gave us the opportunity to kind of slow down for a second. And then I would say it was probably a little bit of a drunken night.
On whiskey, perhaps?
Perhaps. And we just kind of looked at each other, and Anna was, she was like, let's just go for it. Let's just see where it takes us. Let's explore. And so we knew we had a lot of learning to do. So we rolled up our sleeves and we're like, what's this going to look like? How do we get there? What do we do? And in this time where we were really like developing our palates and developing our passion for whiskey, we had started developing kind of like our ideal flavor brief.
Okay.
And it was pretty like detailed. And so that was kind of a guide. We're like, this is our starting point. How do we get it in the bottle? And then that's kind of where things started.
I haven't tasted this yet. I've been dying. It's been months now. And I even have a bottle at home for a fundraiser we're doing because you guys so generously donated. And I was like, I almost said, maybe I should just take it for myself. So I'm looking forward to that. So what is the mash bill?
It's a blend of a High-Rye bourbon and an American single malt, which is
my two favorites.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Who's pouring?
I will.
Okay, so when you guys were researching this, I mean, I know during the pandemic, were you able to like go to Kentucky or anywhere to like kind of like start tasting barrels and kind of do all that kind of stuff, or?
Yeah, I mean, the height of pandemic, no. But we started doing a lot of outreach and just talking to anybody who would talk to us. And luckily for us, the space is pretty open, and we were able to talk to some great people and get some good advice. And then as soon as we were able, then we did like more of a detailed, like, let's go here, let's try this. And then, we ended up working with a master blender, and because our flavor brief was so detailed, they were really excited to jump in. And
are you allowed to say who that is or was or?
Was. We haven't worked with him in a while, but that was who we initially worked with. His name is Sam Schmelzer.
Okay. And where would I know Sam from?
He's been different places.
He's now, what's that place that he is now? Because he joined a new company. Oh, I wish we knew, because it would be great to give it a shout out. Something with an owl? I don't.
Oh, Kentucky Owl?
No,
Kentucky Owl.
not Kentucky Owl. Although I love Kentucky Owl.
They just sent me a sample, but I also haven't opened. So, but they're not the San Diego one that closed.
No.
Owl. There's some owls out there.
Yeah. But it was great. And he was really excited because he's like, I've never seen something that's this detailed, and you guys are really thinking about this in a different way. So we really thought not only about the flavor, but we thought about who's drinking it, where would they be drinking it, how would they be drinking it.
So did you guys like take a bunch of your favorite whiskeys and say, okay, and start experimenting with blends yourself to come up with that? Or it was just the idea of like, we like ryes, we like single malts?
it was the idea of different things we liked from different whiskeys we had tried, and also clearly knowing what we didn't like or want in there. And again, how we wanted it to be consumed, which was versatility was important to us. And so all that informed the brief as well. Like it needed to have certain elements so it would work in this way or in this way. And so we put all that together and then collaborated with Sam, and he was excited about it, which was fun. And then quickly we realized in order to get to this flavor profile that we were aiming for, blending would be the way to get there. Yeah, and then we started kind of with him experimenting with different things and fine-tuning, and to our surprise, fairly quickly ended up where we wanted to end up.
All right, let's taste where we want it to
Yeah.
end up. I'm so excited.
Taste it.
Cheers.
It's got a great smell too.
Thank you.
Oh yeah. I think this is my new favorite blend.
Oh, yay.
Because both of those are, I'm a big single malt person, and I like High-Rise or rye better than high corn.
Mhm.
Same.
And I could totally see that chilling like that at a nice little barbecue and relaxing. And
Yeah, so that was one of the things that we talked about too, was that, again, we want to be able for you to enjoy it neat. But if you want to put a rock in it, it shouldn't water down too quickly. So that's kind of how we decided to have a higher proof. Viscosity was important to us. We wanted something that wasn't too thick and syrupy. A lot of aged, much older products have that quality, and that's wonderful. But if you're newer to whiskey, that might be a little overwhelming, and we wanted to start welcoming more people, specifically also more women, to start drinking whiskey.
I think you guys have done a fantastic job with this. So let's talk a little bit more about, are you allowed to discuss where you're sourcing from, or is that like a NDA thing?
Yeah, no, we are allowed. So we are not bound to any one distillery.
Okay.
It's important to us to keep it simple and clean. So we're only doing those two components, no additives. But we source from different distilleries. We taste every barrel.
Oh, wow.
And make sure it fits the flavor profile, because we're aiming for consistency for this expression at least. This particular bottling is with MGP product.
Okay. I was going to guess, because it's pretty darn good.
They make amazing whiskey.
They do.
They know what they're doing over there.
So yeah, that's kind of where we're at.
Okay, so both components
Yes, both
into the
components
expression.
in this bottling is from MGP.
MGP, that's
Exactly.
fantastic. That's great. So you're tasting each barrel, so you're not having them make it for you. You're picking from what they already have.
And then we take the barrels and we work with a small kind of mom and pop distillery who then blend and
it.
bottle it for us.
Okay, and where's that small mom and pop
Also,
distillery?
it's in Bloomington, Indiana.
Okay, also in Indiana. Gotcha.
Yeah. And they've
Yeah.
been a great
And it's close,
partner.
and it's great because it's middle of the country, so shipping is also easier.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
All the little details.
Let's look at this here for a second. Let's talk about the name. Who
Sure.
wants to tell me about the name?
I will tell you about the name. So yeah, it was pandemic. It was a pretty wild career pivot for both of us, obviously.
I'm going to have you read the back too in a minute.
Sure.
Yeah.
And we were
actually,
trying
I
to
don't want to put it on
then
your
come
face.
up with, what do we want to do with this brand? What's important to us? Things that came kind of up over and over and over were, we want to put something out in the world that, I guess through the pandemic, everybody, including us, realized how important community is.
Yes.
And how much we were lacking it at that time. So community was something that was really important to us and that we wanted to build around this. Inclusivity was important. That kind of goes back to the beginning of the spark of like what's going on when we order a whiskey at a bar. And so it was important to us that this would bring maybe new people into the category, open it up, make it more inclusive. And the third one that kept coming up was joy. We wanted to create something that we could cultivate some joy around.
I'm Joy. I'm very joyous right now. So good.
So then we were like, those are the things that are kind of guiding us in this process of trying to figure out what we want to do with this product and this brand. And when we kept talking about what guides us, the name Lodestar came up, which is a navigational star. So the North Star, for example, is a lodestar. And we looked up the word, and it means that it's a navigational star in like sailing or whatever. And then there's another meaning, which is on the back of the bottle, both of them, a person or principle that serves as a guide or inspiration. And so it seemed like a fitting name. And then, strangely enough, it was available. So we just went for that.
That's awesome. And then tell me about the design. Like, did you guys come up with this together? Did you get a designer to do it?
Yeah, we worked with a female designer based out of LA. She had designed a lot of the menus and logos, et cetera, for some of our favorite restaurants around the city. And so we found her and loved just her vibe, and also she really understood what we were going for. And so yeah, we worked on it with her together, and after a few iterations, this is the result.
It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous.
Yeah, we wanted it to like be a nod to tradition, but also feel modern and contemporary, but timeless too. And we feel like
I think you guys
got
nailed it.
there.
I think you nailed it. It's a beautiful bottle. And the color of the spirit is beautiful.
Thank you. That was also something we talked about because we were like,
don't want it too light. Don't want it too dark.
Exactly.
It's too dark. It's got too much oak, in my opinion. But no, it's a great color. So when did you guys launch your first bottle?
So we had something in our hands that didn't have a label or anything on it, I would say 2.5 years ago.
Okay.
But then it just about 1.5 years ago is when we had a bottle that we could take to an account and be like, do you want to put this on your bar? Yeah.
Awesome.
So we launched just over a year, soft launched like 1.5 years ago.
Okay. Yeah. And where can people find you right now?
Well, they can find us online, and we ship to anywhere where alcohol is legal to ship, which is most states. There's a few where it's not allowed.
Right.
And then we're available in bars and restaurants across LA. All of those are listed on our website.
Great.
And then we also are in a few indie bottle shops around LA, and we've expanded a little bit into Santa Barbara, into Long Beach, starting San Diego soon. So yeah.
So how do you feel the product is being received?
Very well, luckily.
Good,
Yes.
good.
We felt really proud of the product, and we felt really strongly that we had a good product. But before you go out in the world, you have no clue how,
Right.
So we ended up, once we started, we really like boots on the ground. We're doing most of this ourselves, and intentionally to a certain degree, because we wanted to learn and understand and make strong relationships with these initial accounts that we have and all of that. And at the same time, also, like, we're just a small business still.
Right. Is it just the two of you?
It's the two of us with like an extended team of like Shay and Sheila, who's the designer, and a couple of people who help with sales.
Okay.
But yes, so luckily, most other people think of it the same way we do, that it is actually a really high quality, approachable product that's tasty and easy to drink and works well in a cocktail because it has enough rye to where it doesn't get lost.
Right.
So it's not been a hard sell, which is, helps.
Yeah.
So-
I think the story too.
Yeah.
And the story resonates with people because
Are you guys going to write a song to go with this?
that I definitely won't.
You guys, but you know people. Tell them you need them to write a song.
Maybe we can ask ChatGPT.
Okay, so what's the retail price on this? Ish.
So suggested retail price is $45.
Okay.
Some places sell it for $40, and some for $48 or $49, but it's in between those numbers.
Gotcha,
basically.
gotcha.
So
Okay.
that was also intentional. Obviously, we
That's
wanted to be
approachable, yeah.
approachable in price. We didn't want it to be exclusive to where people, like, we wanted this to be something people can just buy and offer to their friends and come together and have
Right.
a good drink together.
Cool.
Yeah. We also a little bit caught the blending bug while we were doing this.
Oh, I bet.
and
Isn't it fun?
it's so
It's
fun.
so fun.
And it's also just such a creative process because your palette is endless, right?
So do you think you guys are going to come up with another expression soon then? Do you already have one in the works?
We don't have one we have things in our minds. But yes, we definitely want to do another expression in the not too distant future. We wanted to keep it simple and come out with a really one really good product.
Right.
But yes, we're excited to do something, to do another expression.
I also I joined the Our Whiskey Foundation mentorship program last year, and I was very lucky to be paired with Marianne Eves.
Oh, I love her. She's been on the show.
Oh, there you go. I love her too, and so it's been really fun to talk to her about blending as well. And yeah, like Anna said, we've come up with some really fun ideas, and through, when you're working with barrel brokers and you're sourcing your whiskey, you sometimes, depending on how good your barrel broker is, get to taste some very interesting things. And it's like, oh, there's only 150 barrels of this because the distiller was just cleaning out the still and he had some extra grain left and was just having fun. And so, yeah, I think there's definitely opportunity to do something that's.
So do you think you'll do like obviously the flagship, and then do you think you'll have some special one time only expressions?
I think the limited release kind of thing is where our heads pointed towards. Yeah.
Yes, those are fun.
Yes.
And then people can collect them, and then down the road when you can't get them, people will be like, guess what I
have. Looking for the perfect last minute holiday gift? Lodestar Whiskey is featured in Flavier's 2025 Whiskey Advent Calendar, a must-have for whiskey lovers. It's not too late to bring one home for Christmas. Visit flaviar.com/pages/advent calendar to order yours today.
As Anna was mentioning, we do a lot of the sales still ourselves. And we're talking to all of the the GMs and the bar managers and whatnot. And yeah, it's LA's been through a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
between COVID, the strikes,
the fires,
it's kind of crazy.
The raids.
Yeah.
Let's not forget the raids.
Exactly. Let's not. But yeah, we hope that it will come back because we love LA and this is where we're based. But yeah, it's definitely, people should go out and drink.
Go out and drink and take Uber or that driverless car
and go
that
have
keeps driving by.
Fun dinner parties at restaurants.
Yes. Speaking of restaurants, okay, which restaurants? I know you're in this one, obviously, because we're here. What other restaurants? Are there any really well-known restaurants you might be in?
There's a bunch now. We've gotten into a bunch of really great places that we love.
We're at Carmel next door. The Benjamin across the street.
You guys just nailed Melrose. It's Melrose
we
Place for
tried
you
a
guys.
bunch of places in Highland Park.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Highly likely.
Checker Hall.
Yeah.
We're at cool bars like Gold Line and the Arroyo Club. And then we're at some fun places too. We're at Surf Rider Hotel in Malibu, or
fun.
we're at Shutters on the beach.
Oh, I love Shutters.
Yeah.
They always have the after party for the Spirit Awards there.
So
Not the Spirit, this Spirit, the independent Spirit.
Yes.
Yeah.
we're on the menu in a smoked old fashioned. It is so good.
At Shutters.
Yes.
Well, now I have to go all the way out to the beach just to have that.
You have to.
Have you guys gone to Toluca Lake and done Foreman's Tavern?
No, we have not.
Do you know about Foreman's Tavern?
No.
It's a great little whiskey bar.
Oh,
It's on
amazing.
Riverside Drive.
Yeah.
We just got into Idlewild Tavern, which is in Burbank, I think.
Okay.
But yeah.
Idlewild, not
Idlewild.
It's a new place.
That's
Yeah.
new. And then there's also Idle Hour, which is shaped like a barrel. And it's on Lancashire and North Hollywood.
Oh, cool.
Right at that 6-way intersection with Vineland. And yeah, it's right there.
Cool. We gotta check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, all the places that we're at are on our website, and yeah, we're adding every week. It's fun.
Okay. So what's your 5-year plan?
Whiskey domination.
I get that answer all the time. That's what everybody wants in 5 years.
No.
We want to first expand to other markets in California. We want to get into San Francisco.
Oh, yeah.
And do all that. Then our plan is to expand into New York. That would be our second market. So our 5-year plan is we don't want to rush anything. We want to keep learning. We want to keep building a strong foundation and not just try to be everywhere at once, because we don't think that makes sense.
Right.
And then build on that to where we expand into other parts of the US.
Yeah. It's like building the playbook, right?
Yeah.
It's like, we know this works, this doesn't work,
Right.
and then we can replicate it once we have all of that foundation really solid.
So here's a question. Did anything in the music or production industries help you with this business?
Both are a people business, so
Yes.
that definitely helped us.
Both are male dominated, so we know how to do that.
True. Very true.
I don't regret any moment I spent in the film and music industries. It was a great experience. Yeah, I was positively surprised how open this space is comparatively. Yeah. The people are more open. Hospitality, it's
I'll make this the last question. Are you guys looking to open your own distillery, or are you planning to only source? Or are you open to it and haven't decided yet?
So far, our plan is to keep sourcing and kind of keep it that way to where we caught the blending bug. We want to keep expanding on that. It's super creative. It's super fun. You can create so many different things. Also never say never. I don't know what the future holds exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, ladies, thank you so much for this time and for setting up this beautiful location. And for giving me this beautiful dram.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Slangeva.
Cheers.
All right, guys. Well, that's it from the Melrose Umbrella Company. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Looking for the perfect last-minute holiday gift? Lodestar Whiskey is featured in Flavior's 2025 Whiskey Advent Calendar, a must-have for whiskey lovers. It's not too late to bring one home for Christmas. Visit flavior.com/pages/advent calendar to order yours today.
Now open, Barrel Room Chronicles online whiskey shop, where every bottle tells a story. Slangeva, like Richard Patterson's Timeless Scotch at the Dalmore, Rachel Berry's Elegant Malts from the Glendronach, Glenriach, and Glenglassaugh, or the bold Nevada bourbon of Ashley and Colby Frey. From Hemingway Rye's Call Family Legacy to Bernard Walsh's Poetic Irish Whiskey and the Scully family's Coastal Clonakilty, these aren't just spirits, they're stories, and they pour neat. BRC Whiskey Shop, the drams we talk about, now delivered. That does it for today's show. To read notes on this episode or learn more about our guests, please visit barrelroomchronicles.com. Want to interact with the show or have questions for our guests? Then ask them on our socials or send us an email. Or better yet, leave us a voicemail on our website. If you like what you heard, please rate and subscribe to the podcast. If you really liked it and you want to show your support, buy us a whiskey through our Ko-fi site at ko-fi.com/BRC or become an exclusive member of the Barrel Room Parlor. If you work in the whiskey or spirits industry or just have a deep passion for whiskey and want to share your spirits journey, register to be a guest through our website. Last but not least, please enjoy your spirits responsibly. Thanks for joining me. Until next time, Slangeva.
Barrel Room Chronicles is a production of First Reel Entertainment and is available on Spotify, Apple, iHeartRadio, Amazon, YouTube, or wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts.